How much money does it take to work in a U.S. brothel in Nevada? Well, let's take these old dead roses that a client gave me last week as an example. He was a very nice client, by the way, but I'm just going to use 6 just to make things simple. So let's say each rose represents $1,000, and let's say you have to work in the brothel for a minimum of 2 weeks. So you're stuck out in the desert for 2 weeks, working in a trailer for a pimp, and let's say after the 2 weeks you make $6,000. So right off the top, you can just take 3 of these and kiss them goodbye, because the house automatically just takes that. Okay. Now, most people don't live in Nevada. You have to travel there. So let's just say by the time you pay for all your travels, your cab ride, your limo ride, yeah, limos aren't free. The brothels will charge you to pick you up. So you got to pay them to pick you up. And then you got to pay your doctors. You got to pay the cops. You got to get your sheriff's card. So let's just say between all the travels and all the expenses as far as getting your test, all your tests done, all the cards, all the licenses, that's another $1,000 right there. Okay, so now you got room and board. You got to buy condoms. Sometimes they want you to buy their dresses to wear. So by the time you're done paying for all that, you could take like about 500 or so, because dresses are expensive and their condoms are expensive and all that, and room and board. Oh yeah, and you got to buy their food, and then you got oh my God, and then there's something else you got to buy. I forget, but yeah, there you go. Okay, so you've been there for 2 whole weeks, and you might go home with like $1,000. I mean, come on, is that really worth it to spend 2 whole weeks in the middle of the desert working for a pimp? You make all this money and you go home with maybe $1,000, and that's if you're lucky. Because what if you're ugly and you don't have no clients? Oh my God! And then you get one that brings a limo, and then you have to pay for the limo because they advertise it as a free limo ride. But guess what? You're paying for that limo ride. So if your client that picks you brings a limo out and it's a free, brothel pimp limo, well, guess what? You're paying for it. So if he gives you $1,000, well, oh my God, wait a minute, this is $1,000. So right off the top, they take 500. Oh, but wait a minute, you got to pay your room and board too. Oh man, oh my God, guess what? You might be lucky just to go home with a couple $100. Yeah, it's that bad. Decriminalize sex work now. Stop the brothel pimps from doing this. They got a monopoly on the system, and it's about time it stops. Take care.